It's not instant gratification. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
long, precise planning.
Y'all seen this room before?
I don't know if I've been in here before.
This is nice.
Yeah. I'd been using it till recently, but it's like very like nice and open, you know?
Yeah, the lighting in here is amazing.
Someone brought up today to me whether or not y'all need pursuit training legislation. Like, you know?
I did see the legislation that Andy put out for Blaine County pursuits. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea just to say, you know, to put guidelines for that. I think that that should be a conversation that Bones is in, because Bones is heading the pursuit unit as it gets
I got
started.
You.
But if we do pursuit training in the city, you know, what does that look like? How can we, you know, do it safely to avoid, you know, accidents with civilians, or, you know, what is our liability if there is an accident with a civilian?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, what is pursuit training? Do you like chase like a pretend vehicle kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it would probably be, you know, probably a combination of things, but I think Bones should really be here for that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what his vision is. I think it would be probably hot pursuits.
All right.
So like they have a designated vehicle that they pursue, and you know, units chase it essentially through the city.
Okay. Well, if there's anything that he needs from me, I will make myself open for that. So,
Okay.
I don't think. Oh my God.
It'd probably be good to get something. You know, we're currently reworking like the certification process and basically putting in like one single cert lead per certs instead of having 3 leads. So I think once the motor lead gets appointed, maybe also like the pursuit training legislation should apply to probably motor and the pursuit interceptors.
Yeah.
I assume that they both would be doing that kind of training.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh my God.
No, I think things are overall going pretty well. You know, just kind of managing people's expectations. You know, just trying to kind of address people's needs as they come up. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of babysitting.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. How is how'd the academy go?
It went really. I was there for the beginning of it and then the tail end of it this morning. It seemed like it went well. Shift 3 operates, so Shift 3 does operate as a UPD, and they're doing well. They actually do all the hiring together, which I'm kind of bummed. One of those cadets I'm bummed we didn't get because I really wanted them, but
Lou, thank you for the 8 months. Oh shit!
They basically don't like. They said the way they explained it was they just kind of like put them wherever.
Wait, what do you mean? Like what department?
Yeah.
Oh.
They do their hiring in tandem, and
Mediclap too.
like people don't really apply for LSPD or BCSO. They just interview between the 2 departments, and then they split them up between the 2 departments.
Oh, so they're not like choosing to enter into a department. It's just kind of like Harry Potter.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
They put the sorting hat on them.
BCSO and LSPD have kind of explained Shift 3, and they all kind of have this mindset, right? Is that they don't really think about it as Blaine County or LSPD in shift 3, they just think about it as shift 3. Like they all are working together, and it doesn't really matter if you are wearing the LSPD uniform or the BCSO uniform.
What the
They're
fuck?
very united. It works for them. They're happy. I'm not really trying to fix what's not broken.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. I mean, look, you got it. You know, you got another
Shift
like
3
18
is-
hours to look after, you know?
Yeah, shift 3, if it's one less thing I have to think about, like, you know, that's fine. We put a captain into shift 3, so that there's high command presence in all 3 shifts now. I think that's going well. She can kind of sort out, you know, anything high command related in shift 3, so that way I don't have to be up till 4 in the morning anymore. So I think we're really happy with that. And yeah. Right now our main kind of focus is shift 1 and shift 2. I think we've gotten the training updates. We put those into effect, so we're going to be requiring final evaluations for probationary officers into full officer. It's going to be extensive, and basically they're going to have to show their FTI that they can, you know, basically do everything as far as the job goes, and that they understand their foundations fully. In addition to that, it's sort of like a mini eval between non-solo to PPO to make sure that they have their foundations down and that we feel comfortable with them being alone.
Yep.
So I think that will help us a lot. You know, people won't be slipping through the cracks.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Who is telling me this? Someone is telling me that, like, now, like, in the past, like, recent past, like, you need to pretty much become a full officer within a month. Versus...
Oh yeah, I did away with all that.
Oh.
There's no time constraints anymore.
That is dope.
You know, if it takes you a month to get to full officer, great. If it takes you 6 months, great. If it means at the end that you are going to come out fully trained and confident in what you are doing and, you know, end up having a better time on duty, that's all I care about. I don't think we need to put a time limit on it. I just think that, you know, obviously we don't want anybody kind of forgotten about or left behind. I think we'll have to really manage the FTIs and FTOs to be regularly checking in every 2 weeks like they're supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
But as long as people are trying and coming on duty and making the effort, that's all I can ask for.
This may be a bit of a hot take, but I kind of feel like there's probably different, like, offices that, based on who they are going to have different learning speeds. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
and
absolutely.
If they were ever put on, like, a timetable, you're pretty much guaranteed to turn them into a robot. Well, and what I mean by that is, like, how do I explain this thought? Let's say there was, like, a standard you needed to hit in 30 days, and that person was, like, a little, I don't know, they have a certain personality that might be slower. Like, I feel like it would kind of force their hand to evolve quicker as a person than they may need. Am I kind of making sense here?
Yeah.
Like,
no, you are. And that's, you know, why we're doing away with the time constraints. People will get there, you know, they'll take the time that they need. Again, as long as they are trying, as long as they, like, I don't want to see somebody, you know, fuck off for 2 months and
yeah.
you know, or be messing around on duty and not actually like learning or doing their job. But
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Oh shit. All right. Well, fuck. I'm kind of like, part of me is like happy that these fucking polls are down, but now I'm like, shit. I had a whole fucking plan today, and what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, Helen just got done with first aid. So, you want me to talk to Helen, Tyler? She's a good friend of mine. G6 partner.
I've already spoken to Sergeant Aspen about it, and she said she would take care of it.
Oh, okay. Just heads up, I told her we're not friends anymore.
Oh God.
Yeah, kind of Sag farmed her. I felt personally disrespected.
You know, I don't know. I didn't really expect that from Helen, to be honest. I kind of expected it from Bean, because Bean had already, you know, publicly shown like disrespect towards Peters and I. Yeah, he kind of came in hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, really?
I mean, when I was on the phone with him, he was getting real hot. I kept it cool though. I did talk. I talked to him. I basically was like, "What's going on? Why was I was like, how come that PP? I was like, how come that cadet didn't pick it up?" And they were like, "She's a PPO." I was like, "Well, regardless, like, do you not understand chain of command?" And I actually brought up the whole situation about not my jurisdiction, and he said that she didn't say that.
No, one of them said it. I don't remember which one. One of them said this isn't our jurisdiction, and it took a lot for me to say. Then why the fuck are you down here?
Oh, that would have been good. Oh my God.
I'm the chief of police. I have to.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Yeah.
I'm the one that has the outbreak. But I literally, I was like, okay, I was like, you don't see a problem with that? And then he got like super hot. He's like, nope. And then I didn't say anything. I was like, you know what?
Honestly, you should have sent him off, dude. I didn't know you spoke to him about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said something about it. And he said, don't. I think, well, I don't want to send him off duty because of what happened with Vic.
We gotta rein Vic in. I got a report from a civilian last night. I had to go to that traffic court shit for Bobby and Vic. They gave out a parking ticket for somebody that was parked like right by the hospital doors. Clearly illegally parked. But the guy approached me afterwards, the defendant, and said, "Hey, I just want you to know that it felt like they were really escalating the whole time and intimidating me." He said that he was afraid to say the wrong thing because he felt like they were going to beat him up.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but can I be honest though? I feel like inside of Los Santos, when something doesn't go someone's way, they just slander the other person or complain about them.
No, and of course you take what they say with a grain of salt, but just given Vic's recent outbursts, and that's putting it very lightly, he's not helping his defense here. Vic is not helping himself through like the way that he's conducting himself. It's becoming harder for me to defend him when this is becoming a pattern.
I don't know if it is. The Vic is literally, the thing is people, I feel like people don't even escalate against Vic unless they escalate. I mean, maybe I'm not seeing things. When I went out with them, I mean, he's just doing traffic tickets.
I think we need to have somebody that is not us. That's somebody he's going to be able to let his guard down with. We need to have somebody ride with him and see how he actually operates.
He is literally the only officer out there that is just doing basic parking tickets, by the way.
And that's great. And I'm glad he's doing that. I'm just saying, like, if he is actively intimidating people, like, it's one thing to be stern, you know, like, yeah, you should put your foot down as a police officer, but I think that there is a line between being stern and intimidating and escalate for the sake of escalating, and we just need to find out what is actually happening, because it's just right now, it just constantly he said, she said. And I don't know how much of it is people just complaining for the sake of complaining, or if there's an actual problem.
Listen,
Bro, this sounds so.
I think the best way is to go around and write a bunch of people $300 parking tickets to see how they respond.
All right, Peters, I'll leave this to you. To
Yo,
sort
what up,
out,
Mac?
God damn it!
You need to just make sure he's not going overboard.
Okay, all right, I could do that.
That is crazy. All right.
I could do that. Well, he did. I mean, he was writing tickets, parking tickets at that funeral, which I think that's great. Actually, let me ask you this, Nino. If people are parking illegally around Legion Square for a funeral,
that
what about
I did hear
undercover
about that.
boss? What if you dressed up like a civilian, got a ride along with him? Surely he wouldn't know it was you.
What if you put out bait vehicles that are illegally parked and then pretend it's yours?
Okay, yeah, I'll figure something out.
Dark and negative 45 months. Oh my God.
We could come up with something. I'll keep an eye on him. Come up with something clever.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you got this.
Peters, you look like you're sweating.
No, this is what I live for. This is what I live for.
Jesus.
I'm gonna have to talk to a doctor. Maybe I'll get Cantor. Maybe I'll get Dr. Cantor to park illegally. Put a wire on her or something and then see how he handles it.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What could go wrong?
Do we have legislation on wires?
We don't have legislation on shit right now, to be honest.
Okay, good. All right, I just want to make sure, you know, if I find a way
me
to
2
put a
months
wire on or something. Okay.
I could have sworn CID had wires. Wait, oh no, I'm thinking of the phone tap thing.
What do you mean
Oh.
phone tap?
If you have news rep, you can tap into people's phones with a device.
Well, that's scary.
Wait, is there
you don't
legislation
know
against
about
that?
this? No, anyone's allowed to do it anyway.
Okay, I might have to get a job with the news.
Yeah,
What,
takes like an hour.
You're gonna make him do traffic stops on the phone so you can listen?
Well, no. Like, let's say it happened, right? You have that person that claimed these things call him, and then while he's in the room, like, let's say the guy who's making the claims is over here, you have him make the call, and you listen in on it and see what he says.
A violation of rights. Like right to privacy?
It would be, yeah, it might be right to privacy. This is actually, I'm glad we talked about this because I think it might be because, wait, we don't have, well, is it private? Citizens have the right, oh my God. Oh God. All right. So
It doesn't even matter. You can't change it with Blaine County up your ass constantly and the marshal's breathing down your neck and Tilly bitching in your ear.
let's have a judge change it. You know what I mean? Citizens have the right to personal privacy and protection from unwarranted disclosure of private information. However, that particularly has not been expanded on. And because it's not expanded on, you could probably, like, is a phone call private? Personal privacy, unwarranted disclosure of private information. I don't think right It depends how you read. I like, to me, it doesn't sound like that has any.
Is it private if you're conducting the phone call in public, though?
Well, it says the right to personal privacy, which I don't think that falls under that, and protection from unwarranted disclosure. I don't think this falls into this. But I think this is probably something that needs to be covered. It's very vague. I should contest the Constitution.
Okay. Just let us know about that.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I could probably get legislation for you guys to be able to do things like that. I don't think people use those things anymore. I haven't seen someone in a minute. But
okay, so I got to get my job rep. I got to go. You know what's crazy? Before I got hired on the news, I was the only motherfucker doing that job.
Really?
Yeah, that's how I got. Well, that's originally how I started out. I went around filming people stealing shit off of roofs, just going around filming crime.
Yeah. Oh shit. So what are your plans? You going on patrol at all today, Peters?
Maybe. Yeah, look at, you want to see something
Yeah.
here?
Let's go do some patrol. Get some action on our feet, you know what I'm saying? Ooh.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to get a good view. Excuse me.
Wait, is this Osvaldo?
Yeah. Yeah, it was Osvaldo.
What, Bringle? Nobody gives a shit what you're saying, Bringle.
Oh, do you need a copy of that? That would have been really good for before you got elected. You could use that for your campaign.
This was so crazy. This guy came out of nowhere and hit his vehicle into
if he
so
runs
much,
again against
and
you.
I got so scared that I thought I was going to unconscious, but I remained safe.
I haven't really thought about running for another term, to be honest. Kind of depends where things land. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, it's but you know,
let's get the fuck out there. I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's do
my ADHD is killing me.
Yep. Yeah, I was waiting for you to say something because like I was just like, my brain's just like.
Sometimes I scream internally when I have to stand in the office for too long.
Well, you got to say it out loud, Peters.
I can't. Moss needs help. I got to be there.
This is unlocked. Is that okay?
Oh yeah, I should probably lock that. There we go.
Wait, are you saying when we have meetings you scream